Good morning, students. Before classes, we have studied so many points. Everyone related different synthetic materials. That means synthetic fibers, nylon, rayon, terephthalate, acrylic, plastics, thermoplastics, thermosetting plastics, and properties of the plastics, uses of the plastics. Such one learn. Today learn only one point about the plastics. Plastics in environment. That means we should minimize use of plastics. ಯಾಕೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? And later goes to learn so many points in the chapter metals and non-metals. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. Come to learn first points. Plastics use minimize amounts. Minimize ಮಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Minimize amount. So now comes to this points. ಯಾಕೆ ಮಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? How to use minimize amount? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? What happens not use minimize amount? ಮಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Learn this points here. We are already understand plastics example of non-biodegradable substance, not decomposed in soil by any bacterial or microbial action, that remains in soil, cause soil pollution, affect to soil organisms. Otherwise, burning of the plastics cause air pollution. That means poisonous gases enter to air. We consume such air that affect to our health, cause many disorders. Hence, here very necessary. Plastics use minimize amount. ಯಾಕೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ಅಂಶವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗಮನಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. Here plastics use minimize amount because plastics remains in soil, cause soil pollution. Burning of the plastics cause air pollution. Affect to our health, affect to environment also, cause imbalance in environment. Okay. How to minimize use of plastics? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Commonly here, some measures follow, precautions follow by using plastics. ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೆಲವು ರೀತಿಯ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನ ಸುರಕ್ಷತಾ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Number of plastic wastes, plastic bags, polythene bags that generated or produced in households. It means amount of wastes collected in households. Plastic wastes also collected in households. We should be separated biodegradable wastes or non-biodegradable wastes. ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವೇಸ್ಟಸ್ ನಾವು ಬೇರ್ಪಡಿಸಬೇಕು. ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟಸ್, ನಾನ್ ಬಯೋಡಿಗ್ರೇಡಬಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೇರ್ಪಡಿಸಬೇಕು. That is very important. Separated wastes. Separated wastes into biodegradable and non-biodegradable. wastes ಅನ್ನು ಅಗತ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಬೇರ್ಪಡಿಸಬೇಕು. And some measures also follow. Use of plastics. ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು? First of all, wastes ಅನ್ನು ಬೇರ್ಪಡಿಸಬೇಕು. Before throwing, do not throw plastic wastes wherever in our surroundings. or in water bodies on the roadside. Plastic wastes ಅನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. Do not to throw plastic wastes. Do not to throw plastic wastes wherever in our surroundings. ಇಸಿಬಾರದು. We use alternative materials instead of plastic things. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ಪರ್ಯಾಯ ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪಾಲಿಥೀನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಸ್, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಸ್. Instead of polythene bag or plastic bags, here use cotton or cloth bags. Cotton or cloth bags. Gunny bags or jute bags. ಗೋಣಿ ಚೀಲಗಳನ್ನ, ಸೆಣಬಿನ ಚೀಲಗಳನ್ನ, ಬಟ್ಟೆಯ ಚೀಲಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಆರ್ ಶಾಪಿಂಗ್, ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಶಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಬದಲಾಗಿ here use cotton cloths, cotton bags or jute bags or gunny bags. ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Instead of plastic things, we develop or use alternatives. It also helps so protect our environment from pollution or avoid pollution. That is one of the important habits should be developed in our day-to-day life. Control effects from plastics. Plastics ಇಂದ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಈ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅನುಸರಿಸಲೇಬೇಕು. Do not throw wastes, plastic wastes wherever in our surroundings. Develop alternatives or other things instead of the plastic things or items or materials. And other one, we use plastics whenever necessary. ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. whenever necessary. ಸೊ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ here follow these methods, follow these measures or precautions. So should be control pollution in our environment. And also we follow other one method that's commonly called as 5 R's method. And this is commonly called as 5 R's method. This method also follow while using plastics. ಅವಳು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Which one? 5 R's method. Refuse. Say no use of plastics. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂದು ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Refuse. Reduce. Use plastics whenever necessary or minimize use of plastics. ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Reduce. Refuse. Say no use of plastics. Reduce. So use plastics whenever necessary. And next one here, recycle. That means plastic things you are already using. For example, plastic bags. After using, that is not throw. It also use another purpose. Or plastic vessels, plastic cans. After use, that's here. Not throwing, again used for manufacturing type of the plastics. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಸೆಯೋ ಬದಲು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಎಸೆಯೋ ಬದಲು ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. thermoplastics. So then use waste plastics. So this is one of the method, 5 R's method. Refuse, reduce, recycle, recover, or repurpose. That means here use plastic cans for store, for buying the food item or other things. After use these cans, so again use for storing other type of the materials. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ವೆಸಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ವೆಸಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಫುಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರಿಕವರ್ or repurpose. So this is also different methods. 5 R's method: refuse, reuse. Now comes to here another one method: reuse. ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದಂತ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತದ್ದು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಬ್ರೋಕನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬಕೆಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಥ್ರೋ, that's here used for growing small flowering plants. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ, ಸಿಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಬಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಥ್ರೋ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನು ತುಂಬಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಬಹುದು. ರೀಯೂಸ್. ರೆಫ್ಯೂಸ್, ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್, ರೀಸೈಕಲ್, recover, reuse. Refuse, say no use of plastic. Reduce, avoid use of plastic things. Recycle, waste plastic things again use for manufacture. Recover. So here using plastics again use other purposes. Reuse, so broken plastics that's used for other processes. So follow these methods. Control pollution from plastics. So this is why we plastics use minimize amount, because burning of plastics cause pollution, and plastic is a non-biodegradable substance, remains in the soil, cause pollution, affect organism, affect the environment, and some measures follow use of plastics. Which are the measures follow? Do not throw plastics wherever in our surrounding. Separate the wastes, degradable and non-biodegradable wastes. Use other things instead of the plastic materials. Totally avoid use of the plastic. Follow 5 R's method. These measures and precautions follow use of plastics. You have studied all these points in the chapter synthetic, fibers and plastics. Now goes to learn some points. So last chapter ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇದರ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. Synthetic fibers, natural fibers, their uses, their properties. Now learn some points in the second chapter in chemistry that was called as materials, metals and non-metals. So in this chapter learn properties, physical properties of metals and non-metals, chemical properties of the metals and non-metals, uses of the metals and non-metals, reaction of the metals in air or in water or in acids or in bases. ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳು, ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಲೋಹಗಳು, ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲೋಹಗಳು. what are their physical properties, ಅದರ ಭೌತಿಕ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಏನೇನು? what are the chemical properties, ಅದರ ರಾಸಾಯನಿಕ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಏನೇನು? what are the uses, ಅವುಗಳ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಉಪಯೋಗಗಳು ಏನೇನು? what is the reaction of metals and non metals with the water, with the air, with the acids and bases. ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ನೀರಿನೊಂದಿಗೆ ವರ್ತಿಸಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಏರ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Such points learned in the chapter metals and non-metals. Now today learn only some points, physical properties of metals and non-metals. Now comes to your physical properties. Physical properties of metals and non-metals. Listen, you are already understand. In our day-to-day life, we use number of things. Use plastic vessels or things, glass vessels, cement, paints, cloths, furnitures, medicines, books, and also use other things, made up of metals and non-metals. ಸೊ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. In our day-to-day life, we use metal things like iron and knife. Use in our day-to-day life metal things and non-metal things. ಲೋಹಗಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Iron and knife. One of the example of the metal things. Iron plates, copper plates, silver plate, and also electric wire, and also different type of vessels, copper vessels, tumbler, plates, aluminum wire, plates, vessels. So different metallic things used in our day-to-day life, and non-metallic things also used in our day-to-day life. For example, pencil, and also coal pieces, charcoal. So these are also used in our day-to-day life. Here, coal pieces, alliddalina churu, charcoal iddalu, pencil lead. That's known as made up of graphite. So that one call it example of non-metals. Use metallic things and non-metallic things in our day-to-day life. That means iron plates are vessels, wire, rod, furniture, aluminum wire, copper plates, vessel, silver rod, silver plates, vessel, gold. So that also use. The ornaments made up of gold and jewels they are made up of the gold. So such one known as the metallic things. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಭರಣಗಳನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಚಿನ್ನದಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಭರಣಗಳನ್ನ, ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಸಲಕರಣೆಗಳನ್ನ, ವೆಸಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಪಾತ್ರೆಗಳನ್ನ, ತಂತಿಯನ್ನ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯೂಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್, ವೆಸಲ್ಸ್, ವೈರ್, jewels that are all made up of metals. Use different type of the metallic things in our day-to-day life. ನೀವು at least ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Metallic plates, vessels, wire, jewels. So that one example of metallic things. Charcoal, coal, pencil. That are example of the non-metallic things. So at least examples are ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. That's very important. Not only we use number of the metallic or non-metallic things in our day-to-day life. Listen here. The metals and non-metals. We know first. So examples of metallic things and non-metallic things here. Okay. Now the next one point here. Identify the examples of the different metals and different non-metals. Okay, now identify example of the metals: iron, copper, silver, aluminium, aluminium, nickel, sodium, potassium, calcium, gold, platinum, mercury. So there are different examples of the metal. ಕೆಲವಾರು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಐರನ್, ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ, ತಾಮ್ರ, ಸಿಲ್ವರ್, ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್, ಪ್ಲಾಟಿನಮ್, ಮರ್ಕ್ಯೂರಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ, ಸೋಡಿಯಂ, ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಸಿಯಂ, zinc, chromium, cadmium, nickel. So those are all what examples of metals. At least ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ, ತಾಮ್ರ, ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. Now first examples of the non-metals like carbon, example of the non-metal. Silicon, example of non-metal. Oxygen, nitrogen, iodine, bromine or bromine. chlorine, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. That means at least ಕೆಲವರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್, ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್, hydrogen. So those are all example of non-metals. This carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, iodine. So those are all examples of non-metals. First point, we have identified different metallic things and non-metallic things used in our day-to-day life. Plates, vessel, wire, tumblers, and electrical gadgets or apparatus, furnitures. That are example of metallic things. Pencil, lead, coal or charcoal pieces, sulfur, gandhakada pudi, sulfur, charcoal, idulu, pencil, graphite, or a lot of the carbon. They are example of non-metallic things. The second part, example of metals or non-metals. Iron, copper, silver, aluminum, example of metal. Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur, phosphorus, example of non-metals. Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, example of non-metal. Now goes to next one point here. Have identified things, metallic things and non-metallic things, and examples of metals and non-metals. First, we know metals and non-metals are the group of elements. Should be remember this point. Metals and non-metals are the group of elements. Group of elements. Elements ಮೂಲ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಧಾತುಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಗುಂಪುಗಳು elements. More than 118 or 20 elements are identified, including metals and non-metals. Those are all called as elements. Iron, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur, phosphorus, potassium, iodine, nitrogen, chlorine, bromine, gallium, cesium, francium, gold, platinum, and other inorganic gases. And certain group of elements, halogens. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಏನು ನಾವು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಧಾತುಗಳು ಇದ್ದಾವೆ, ವಸ್ತುಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ದಟ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಐರನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬ್ರೊಮೈನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವಾಟ್? ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಈ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ನಾವು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಐರನ್ ರಾಡ್, ಐರನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್. ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಲೆಡ್, ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಪೌಡರ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 75 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಮೆಟಲ್ಗೆ ಐರನ್, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್, ಐರನ್, ಕಾಪರ್. ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್, ಸಲ್ಫರ್, ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಏನು? both are the group of elements. Elements example ಕೊಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಆರು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಆರು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. What are metals and non-metal? Group of elements. That means elements classified into two main group, metals and non-metals, based on their physical and chemical properties. What basis classified? Based on their physical and chemical properties. Based on their physical and chemical properties. The elements ಅನ್ನು ಭೌತಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಸಾಯನಿಕ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳನ್ನು ಆಧಾರವಾಗಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು classified into two group, metals and non-metals, and also classified as a group metalloids. But two main group of elements, metals and non-metals. Also the third one group of elements also identified metalloids. That means these elements exhibit the properties of the metals also, non-metals also. Metals ಮತ್ತು non-metals ಎರಡರ ಲಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಧಾತುಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೆಟಾಲಾಯ್ಡ್ಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Two main group of elements, metals and non-metals. What basis classified? Based on the physical and chemical properties. So this is the third one important point here. Now identify first point. Use metallic things and non-metallic things. Second point, examples of the metals and non-metals. Third point, group of the elements, metals and non-metals. Third group called the metalloids. Such an example of the metalloid: boron, silicon, germanium, and so on. Many examples बರುತ್ತೆ. So now goes to fourth one, very important point. This one chapter, that one like metals different or distinguished from non-metals. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗಿಂತ ವಿಭಿನ್ನವಾಗಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಭೌತಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಸಾಯನಿಕ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಭಿನ್ನವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯು. First one, now identify physical properties of the metals and non-metals. Now here difference also, distinguish also one by one based on their physical properties of metals and non-metals. Here already understand metals different from non-metals from their physical properties and also chemical properties. Now comes to this point, so one by one different physical properties of metals and non-metals. First one, you are given some points. Now also say other points including the properties of the metals and non-metals. One of the physical property of the metals. We know already examples of metals: iron, copper, silver, aluminum, so on. Commonly metals are found solid state at normal temperature. Commonly metals are found solid state at normal temperature. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ತಾಪಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಲೋಹಗಳು ಘನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. All metals now identified 120 more than 120 elements. Most of elements are metals. Most of elements are found solid state. 120ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಧಾತುಗಳು ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಧಾತುಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಲೋಹಗಳು ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಐರನ್, ಕಾಪರ್, ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ, ಸಿಲ್ವರ್, ನಿಕಲ್, ಜಿಂಕ್, ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ, ಕ್ಯಾಡ್ಮಿಯಂ, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್, ಪ್ಲಾಟಿನಂ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ, sodium, potassium. Most of metals are found solid state except one of the metals found liquid state, mercury. That's found liquid state at normal temperature. Liquid state at normal temperature. Mercury, liquid liquid metal. One of the physical property of metals, ಯಾವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? Metals found solid state at normal temperature. But non-metals found 3 state at normal temperature. That found 3 state at normal temperature. Some non-metals found solid state. For example, carbon, iodine, sulfur, phosphorus. Some non-metals found liquid state. One of the non-metals found liquid state, bromine. That is a liquid non-metal or liquid state at normal temperature. And in some of the non-metals found gaseous state, oxygen, nitrogen, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, hydrogen. Those are all non-metals found gaseous state. Most of the metals found solid state, non-metals found 3 state at normal temperature. That is considered one of the physical property of the metals and non-metals. Now goes to next one point here. Another properties of the metals or non-metals. Commonly metals are hard substances, ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು, ಒರಟಾದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು. Metals are hard substances. Remember this point. ಬಲಿಷ್ಠವಾದ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು, ಒರಟಾದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು. Except sodium and potassium. Sodium and potassium. Those are also example of the metal. Potassium. These metals are commonly called as soft substances. ಮೃದುವಾದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Soft substances that broken into small pieces by using knife. ಕತ್ತರಿಯನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಪೀಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕತ್ತರಿಸಬಹುದು. But measures are followed. But commonly metals are hard substances, non-metals are soft substances. Non-metals are soft substances, ಮೃದುವಾದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು. That is one of the second property of the metals and non-metals according to physical properties. And goes to next one property, physical property of the metals and non-metals. Metals or shining surface, lustrous surface. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಹೊಳಪನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ, ಆಕರ್ಷಣೀಯವಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹೊಳಪನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಶೈನಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಆರ್ ಶೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲಸ್ಟ್ರಸ್, ಹೊಳಪು ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು. ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್, not shining material, not a lustrous surface, a dull surface. Now we are identified the three main properties, physical properties of the metals and non-metals. Metals found solid state at normal temperature, non-metals found free state at normal temperature. Metals are hard substances, non-metals are soft substances. Metals are shining material or shining surface or lustrous surface, non-metals are dull surface. Now let's go other properties of the metals and non-metals. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದರ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಹಿಯರ್. ನೌ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. Other physical properties of the metals and non-metals. Other physical properties. Now comes to this part here. Which one other one physical property? Metals have property malleability and ductility. That's the fourth one physical properties of the metal, malleability and ductility. What we call malleability and ductility? Malleability and ductility. So non-metals have not property malleability and ductility. Ductile property or malleable property. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ the property of the metal drawn into wires. Property of the metal. Property of metal that drawn into wires. Drawn into wires. ಈ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ವೈರ್ಸ್ ತಂತಿಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. That beating are made into wires. Property of the metal made into wires called ductile and ductility. Non-metals have not property ductility, cannot made into wires. Metals have also another property made into sheets. Change their shape by beating, are made into sheets by beating. ತಗಡನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Property of the metal that made into sheets. Property of the metal that made into sheets by beating or beaten. Made into sheets. Property of metal drawn into wires, ductile. ತಂತಿಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ductility. ತಗಡನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ malleability. Property of the metal made into wires, ductility. Property of the metal made into sheet, malleability. Non-metals have not property ductility and malleability. Non-metals have property ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Non-metals cannot made into wire, cannot made into sheets. Now let's find about ductility and malleability. In our day-to-day life, we already identified so many persons working different fields, different work. Some persons doing the work driving vehicles. Some persons doing the work electricity work, electrician, plumbing work, plumbers, and laborers, and also doing different work, making jewels. And some persons are doing the work iron work, ಕಬ್ಬಿಣದ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, known as blacksmith. The persons working different fields, different work in our day-to-day life. We see these persons working different fields. Some persons work iron materials or iron work known as the blacksmith. ಕಮ್ಮಾರರು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. These persons change shape of the iron things, aluminum things, silver things, copper things by beaten ಬಡಿಯುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಬಿಡದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಆಕಾರವನ್ನು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ, ಸಿಲ್ವರ್, ಕಾಪರ್ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಆಕಾರವನ್ನು ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. We know this one in our day-to-day life by beaten iron things that made into different things, changing their shape, iron knife and iron axe and also spade and also shows. Axe, spade, shows. Here, iron things that made into different operators, different articles, by beating, changing their shape. Axe, chopping tool, gudali anta karithivi. Spade, show, gudali anta karithivi. Here, iron things that made into different shape, different things have different shape. By beaten, by hammering, ಬಡಿಯುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ. ಈ ಕಮ್ಮಾರರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಐರನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಗುದ್ದಲಿ, ಕೂಡಲಿ, ಆ ತರ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ, ಡಕ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೆಲಿಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಮೇಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಶೀಟ್ಸ್, ಮೇಡ್ ಇಂಟು wires. Non-metals do not have property, cannot made into sheet, cannot made into wires. Blacksmith, these persons, iron working persons, so changing the shape of the iron by beating, by hammering, made into different iron things, iron axe, spade, show, etc. Now comes the third point here. Iron things or silver things or aluminum things that also made into sheets. We know here some of the objects that enclosed by iron material, ಕೆಲವು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಕಬ್ಬಿಣದ ವಸ್ತುವಿನಿಂದ ಆವೃತಗೊಳಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. So because iron things that made into sheets and also tin foil, ತೆಳುವಾದ ಹಾಳೆ, tin foil. You know, silver foil, ಬೆಳ್ಳಿಯ ತೆಳುವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಾಳೆ, ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್, ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ತೆಳುವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಾಳೆ, ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಆ ತರ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಥಿನ್ ಫಾಯಿಲ್, ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಫಾಯಿಲ್ and also aluminum foil. Wherever we see in our surroundings, in bakery. So here the sweet items are decoated silver foil. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೇಪನ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಹಾಳೆಯನ್ನು ಮೆತ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. And also in food items that wrapping aluminum foil. ಕೆಲವು ರೀತಿಯ ಆಹಾರ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳನ್ನ ಎನ್ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್, ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್. ತೆಳುವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಹಾಳೆಯ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಆಹಾರ ಪದಾರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಫಾಯಿಲ್. ಆಹಾರ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ, ಸಿಹಿ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ತೆಳುವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಹಾಳೆಯನ್ನು ಕೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಡಿಕೋಟೆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಶೋಸ್ metals are property made into sheets, made into thin foil. That's called malleability. Non-metals do not have property, ductility and malleability. Whenever hammering, whenever beaten, the non-metals, for example sulfur, coal, charcoal or pencil lead, that become broken into powdery form. ಈ ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಚಾರ್ಕೋಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಕೋಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಹ್ಯಾಮರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಬೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ದಟ್ ಬ್ರೋಕನ್ ಇಂಟು ಪೌಡರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್, ಪೌಡರ್ ರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಪೌಡರಿ, ದಟ್ ಬ್ರೋಕನ್ ಇಂಟು ಪೌಡರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್, ಪುಡಿ ರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. cannot made into wire. Non-metal like sulfur, pieces, coal, charcoal cannot made into wire, cannot made into sheets. But metals have property made into wire, made into sheets. The wire commonly aluminum wire, silver wire, copper wire, iron wire that is used in the field of electricity. ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ವೈರ್, ಕಾಪರ್ ವೈರ್ಸ್ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So this is some of the information that are related to one of the property of the metals and non-metals, one of the physical property of the metals and non-metals. Metals have property malleability, property of the metal made into sheet, metal have property ductility, property of the metal made into wires. Now goes to another one, fifth one, physical property of the metals and non-metals. Vivid properties ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Which one there? Another properties of the metals or non-metals. Fourth one, like fifth one. Metals are soft substance, hard substance. Metals are found three states, solid state at normal temperature. Metals are shining surface. Metals have property ductility and malleability. Non-metals are soft substance, found three state at normal temperature. Non-metals are not shining surface. Non-metals have not property ductility and malleability. Goes to fifth one, physical property of the metals and non-metals. Metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. Metals are good conductor. ವಾಹಕಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Pass electricity or heat. Good conductor of heat and electricity. Now comes to this point, so heat and electricity. Non-metals, poor conductor of heat and electricity. Poor or bad conductor. Poor or bad conductor of heat and electricity. Now comes to this one, properties of the metals and non-metals. Listen here. You already understand electrical switches or electrical gadgets are made by using type of the plastics, thermosetting plastics. They use bakelite type of the plastics that's used made electrical switches, electrical gadgets, and some cooking vessels. The handles of cooking vessels that is covered by plastic, that is covered by wooden pieces. Because of the reason, plastics and wooden pieces are bad conductor of heat and electricity. Plastics and also wooden pieces. Plastics and also wooden pieces are example of bad conductor or poor conductor of heat and electricity. You know here, electrician doing the work use screwdriver. The handle of the screwdriver that enclosed by the type of the plastic, thermosetting plastic. Handle of the screwdriver. Handles of screwdriver used by electrician. Here, this handle is enclosed by type of the plastic, thermosetting plastic, because plastic is bad conductor of heat and electricity. And cooking vessels, their handles also that is enclosed by the handles of cooking apparatus or vessels that used in the kitchen for making the varieties of the food item. So you are not to feel hard where cook the food or prepare the food whenever all to the handles of these vessels. The handles of the cooking vessels and also screwdriver and also electrical gadgets that enclosed by plastics, because plastics bad conductor of heat and electricity, but metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. This one considered one of the physical properties of the metals and non-metals. So here studied the third points, the physical properties of metals and non-metals. Metals and non-metals are the group of the element, and different metallic things are used in our day-to-day life, and examples of metals and non-metals. Let us study some more points next class. Thank you.